Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to episode 2 of the Acca Challenge. Now, it's another Europe night tonight, Europa League games. I have actually done 3 bets already, and unfortunately I'm not going to be home for the start of the 6 o'clock games. But for the 6 o'clock games, I've actually got a 3-team accumulator. I've got, who have I got? I've got Ajax, Atletico Bilbao and Besiktas all to beat their teams. I'm not going to pronounce them because you know what I'm like, judging by the last video, what I'm like with those. So I've got those 3 in one Acca. And then as my second bet, I've actually got Ghent to beat Tottenham. Now the odds that they gave me were 10 to 1. So I did put a cheeky £10 on that. So you never know, Tottenham at home, they'll probably do them, but you know, I thought that last week, so who knows with that one. And then for the 8 o'clock games, I've got another 3-team accumulator. I've got Fiorentina to win, I've got FK Rostov to win, they had a cracking game last week, winning 4-0, and I've got Lyon to win as well. You know, not massive returns other than that Ghent to beat Tottenham one at 10 to 1, which if that comes in, I'll put a tenner on that if that comes in. That's fucking lovely. But I won't be able to do any of the sort of goals recap for the 6 o'clock games, but hopefully I'll be back in time from work to do the 8 o'clock games. But yeah, lovely. I'll talk to you soon. Thursday. Well, the 6 o'clock kickoffs are done. As I explained earlier, I wasn't able to come back, well, to get back from work on time to do the goals like I did in the previous episode. But yeah, those 3 games that I had on, Besiktas, Bilbao, and who was the other one? Ajax. Yeah, those games are done. Ajax won 1-0. Yeah, decent. Besiktas won 2-1. Bilbao lost 2-0. I can't pronounce the other team's name, as I said before. There was 2 red cards in that game. I know there's been a few. There's been a few tonight. I think it was 2 in this game, 1 either side, and I think there was 1 in the Roma game, but I didn't bet on that. Anyway, so up next on my other 2 bets, that's the Tottenham Ghent game, which I've got the single bet, you know, the 10 to 1 goodness. But I've got Ghent to win. Put £10 on that one, and then I've got the other 3. Fingers crossed, that'll be up next. Well, that was quick. 5 minutes in, it's a goal for Lyon, and it's a goal for Spurs already. That puts me in a really difficult position at the moment, because that was going to be my biggest return. Hopefully, Ghent can turn that round. And it's a goal for Rostov. Dimitri Polos puts one in the back of the net in the 13th minute. There's been a lot of early goals. Lots of early goals. Exciting stuff. And 16th minute, we have a goal at Fiorentina. Kalinic puts one in the back of the net. Yeah, lots of nice early goals. We like it. Come on. And it's another goal at Lyon. Maxwell Cornet puts it in the back of the net for them. That game's 2-0. 21 minutes in, Ghent get the equaliser against Tottenham. That makes it 1-1. Moses Simon gets that. Exciting evening of football tonight. Well, it looks like I made an error with that Ghent goal. Don't worry, they still equalised. It was actually a Harry Kane own goal. I'm not watching the game, so as I said yesterday, I'm not paying for that BT Sport bollocks. Oh God, I've missed loads. Fiorentina are now they're 2-0 up, and Lyon are now 3-1 up. All because I went to the toilet. Well, after that shocking piece of broadcasting, but quite possibly entertaining broadcasting, you'll have to let me know, Lyon get a 4th. Dada puts it past the goalkeeper to make it 4-1. Ridiculous, come on. Dele Alli, red card. That's all I'm going to say to you right now. Mönchengladbach at Fiorentina get a penalty in the 43rd minute and they score it. So that takes that score up to 2-1. Okay, so we're at half-time in these 8 o'clock kickoffs in the Europa League. I'm just looking at my notes, by the way. There's actually been a lot of red cards tonight. Not in these, but Tottenham, Dele Alli, Jesus. You got beat by them last week. They pulled one back because of an own goal from Harry Kane, by the way. And Dele Alli gets sent off. What is going on? Like, I've got Ghent to win at 10-1. It's half time. They're drawing at the moment. This could happen. Also, we've got Lyon against Alkmaar. I don't know. Again, that's 4-1. Rostov against Sparta Prague. Rostov 1-0. Getting. And my other one, Fiorentina Mönchengladbach. That's 2-1. So at half time, things are actually looking pretty decent. I'm happy. Right. On to the second half. And the second half is now underway. Little bit gutting, but it's the 47th minute goal. Mönchengladbach have brought it back to equalise. That's now 2-2. Come on, Fiorentina. That's all I'm going to say. It's Gladbach again. 55th minute. Stindl's on his hat-trick. That makes it 3-2 to them now. Fiorentina were 2-0 up. That penalty just really threw the cat amongst the pigeons, as they say. I don't even know if that's right, but 3-2. I may as well combine the two here. Gladbach get another goal in the 60th minute. That's not good. And Tottenham get a goal as well. I've seen the clip of the Tottenham goal when Yama just absolutely canes it. It's a good goal. It's all falling apart now. Get your violins out. Lyon make it 5-1. Fekir with his third goal of the match. Fiorentina are still losing. I'm losing the will to live at the moment. How can they go from being 2-0 up, now trailing 4-2 at home? It's embarrassing. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal for Ghent. 2-2 in the 81st minute. Didn't get his name. I'm sorry, everyone. But, come on, Ghent. One more goal. Please, 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 please. And there's been a goal at Sparta Prague. They have equalised against Rostov in the 84th minute. Karavayev scored that one. That brings that to 1-1. That's actually a game I forgot about because it was so uninteresting. So that actually makes my treble bet just completely redundant now. And it's another goal at Lyon in the 87th minute. That takes that result up to 6-1. Can you believe it? And another goal at Lyon. This is getting ridiculous in the 89th minute. I can't pronounce his name again, but that takes that up to 7-1. Also, in the Tottenham-Ghent game, it is 2-2. We are nearing the end of the game. I think we're on about the 89th minute. Well, that's it. Full time for all the games this evening. Yeah, so my first accumulator from the 6 o'clock games, or like they didn't come in. Now the 8 o'clock kickoffs that I was actually doing the goal updates. You know, I had Fiorentina to win, Rostov to win, and I had Lyon to win. Lyon were the only team out of those lot to win, but they won with an impressive 7-1, and that was incredible. Just goal after goal after goal. The Fiorentina result I was actually quite disappointed with because they were 2-0 up in the first half, and then all of a sudden, bang! Like I think Gladbach got a penalty, and then yeah, it went downhill from there for Fiorentina. Fiorentina ended up losing that 4-2, and then the third match Obviously I had Rostov to win. They didn't. They could only muster up a draw at Sparta Prague. But that's fair enough. But now the other game that's going to be a little bit controversial. Well, I think it's a little bit controversial on my part, because that was the game that was going to give me the most return for my money. I put £10 on that, you know, for Ghent to beat Tottenham at 10-1. So, you know what, I got £110 back. It got to the 80 odd minute and it was 2-2. I had a look on the Ladbrokes. You'll probably be able to see over there was a cash out option for £9. And I took that. So, yeah, I'm not sure whether that was, you know, controversial. You'll have to leave what you think, you know, what you think about that in the comments, because, you know, I didn't want to come home with nothing, basically. So I took the £9. Yeah, you know, fair play to Ghent. They go through to the next round. But that's it. If you look over there again, you'll be able to see my balance. So we're still up. I think we're at £44 something or other. £44.91 I think it is. You know, that's still good. So we're more than double what we started with. And that's about it for today's episode. If you did like it, you know, please click that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, click that button as well. Thank you very much for watching. See you later.